Oh, hello.
Hey.
They always go right by the door, Kevin.
I want to get out.
Good morning. Afternoon, kind of. Oh.
Come on, it's just sun.
She is so playful. It's so funny. All right, Stella, we have a little bit of work to do on you, so you have to leave your babies for a second. Come on. There you go. It's the day after Stella has delivered her twins, and it's a lot of work. We gotta cuddle the babies all day, make sure they stay nice and friendly. Then we have some work on Stella to do. I gave her a B vitamin shot, which is just really good in general to give them energy and to help her deal with the stress of delivering baby goats and now having to, you know, take care of them. I also gave her some probiotics and a little bit of herbs to kind of help her along here as she starts making milk and taking care of babies.
Good job. You only got a little bit on your face.
And then finally we cleaned up her back end, and then we cleaned up the stall and got it all ready and put some fresh hay down so she's ready to go. I also filled up her water with a little bit of nutritional support along with a little bit of molasses. So I think she's good to go. She's doing so well. She's nursing them, really attentive. Really, I couldn't have asked for anything better. Easy delivery, easy mom, super sweet babies. Like the best babies we've had so far probably. So we're good, except for one little problem. Well, great. Did you get back there?
She's learning how to back up.
Oh, that's a boy. Okay, we're good. Okay, babies, that was a fun adventure, but it's time to go. It's time to go away back in your little safe spot for a little bit, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys, she is so sweet. My favorite thing about baby goats is that they look up at you and blink because they're just so new and they're just looking at you. He's so cute. He's a cutie. He's just like Stella when Stella was a baby.
She's got like an underbite.
Yeah, that's so cute. I love it. Well, we've got other things to do today, but we'll be back to cuddle these baby goats and get them to start playing with us. In case you guys weren't sure if Winnie was Willow's daughter, I think this is proof for you. They both love the stump.
And a rake. They've adopted a rake.
And the rake, but mostly the stump.
Well, garbage. My new feeder I built. Chickens like to sit up there and poop right in it. So the new craft is how do we stop them from getting up there? Put up some chicken wire. That's not doing the trick. I've also tried the trick of being really scary so that they're scared to come up here, but they still come up here. Only scared when I get really close. Oh, see?
We could put those spikes that people put like on store signs so that birds don't make nests on them.
We
you know
could.
what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So then they can't roost on that.
So amazing that this doesn't work because
I know.
My favorite part is the broom right here. Yeah.
That pulls it together.
Can't do spikes yet. That'll be a last resort because
Okay.
I'll spike myself when I'm putting the hay in.
Yeah.
Okay. What's plan A?
This is definitely plan A.
Oh, this is plan B because that wire didn't work. So now
That was plan A.
this is plan B.
It's gonna have several plans because I feel like the chickens are gonna come and laugh at every plan we do. I think the best thing to do is to do wire. They'll try to stand on one and they'll go whoop, whoop, whoop. And then we'll just...
Will they make that sound too?
And then,
Yeah. Whoa.
that's the first one.
Okay, this is the simplest solution. Now we could cover this whole thing with chicken wire, but we want to leave it open ideally so that we can come dump hay over here. Yeah. So that's why we're trying to find an outside of the box solution.
What do you think?
I do not think that the chickens are going to laugh at you.
I'm already gonna say this Kevin's cat.
No, I think it's a good
They
idea.
are totally gonna laugh at me.
Well, we'll see tonight. All right, babies. She's so playful. She's like, wake up. Come play with me. It's like,
Oh man.
she is definitely really spunky.
She must be dominant.
Yay, you did it. You woke him up.
She must be dominant over the boy.
She's like, come play with me. She's really playful. Well, it's time for the babies now to be let out and get to experience outside time. So we've got to first make sure that there's no little area that they can get out of, because these babies are still pretty little and they can squeeze out.
They've tried a couple small jumps, but they can't make it up there.
Yeah.
Too little. Look at him.
Everybody's here to watch this happen. Got Hermione and Fern and Tilly.
That's about as much excitement as Hermione can muster. Esme and Carlisle are seeing the new babies and making sure they're not a threat to the herd.
Oh, look, she got up.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, good job.
See the baby? Be nice. Luna was there for the birth, but she wasn't exactly interested in them, so now we're gonna bring her in with Stella and we'll see what happens. Okay, Luna, are you ready? Come on, let's come meet your grandbabies. Come on.
Come on.
That's your mom. Stella?
Wow.
Is it weird to have your mom with here when you're a mom? Luna's like, I'll just eat. It's a great first introduction to the herd to have somebody that Stella trusts to be in here, so.
Oh.
I say that and
Luna's like my food.
they're fighting over food. But they'll be good together. Luna will be nice to the babies, so we're good. Guys, Stella's such a good mom. She stopped eating so she can come feed her babies when they cry.
That's a big accomplishment, stopping for Stella. They gotta figure out this mountain.
Yeah, he can't get up there. Oh, he did it!
Their first time on the mountain.
Don't roll off your bed.
He's right on the very edge.
Are you on the edge here? Oh, you're so comfy, Winnie. Oh, Willow, did she take your stump? Well, we have a lot of things in the garden right now. A bunch of carrots that will be ready to be harvested in a couple months, lettuces and broccoli, and kale. So today, I decided to make a sausage, kale, and potato soup. And usually, I don't like those types of soups, but I saw a really good recipe and we're gonna try it out today. I've also got to grab a little bit of parsley and we're ready to go. I know I always say, first you have to saute your onions, but I promise you, if you cook onions low and slow for about 10 minutes, they turn into an entirely different food. So saute your onions, guys. And then we're gonna use a few cloves of garlic and get those ready. But I never like to add the garlic right away. I like to really make sure that those onions are cooked through first. I've said this before, but I learned that if you add the spices right at the beginning of a recipe, they actually bring out a lot more flavor because it sort of activates those dried herbs. So today I'm adding a little bit of oregano, a little bit of chili flakes. So once I feel like my onions are pretty well sauteed, I'll add the garlic and I'll only cook for about a minute. It always shocks me when I see recipes where people add so much garlic in the beginning and then let it just burn. Garlic can get really bitter if you burn it. So the key is to just cook it until you start to smell it and it gets really fragrant, and then start adding your other stuff on top of it. So we'll add the sausage to the pot and we're gonna get that nice and brown. And then I'll drain off a lot of this fat before we go on to the next step. So next we're gonna add a couple tablespoons of flour, and that's gonna help the soup thicken in the end. Next we'll add the broth, and then now we're gonna do something that I thought was a little bit odd in the recipe, but it totally worked out. So we're gonna first slice some potatoes about 1/4 of an inch thick. And you can use a mandolin slicer for this if you want, but I just sliced them by hand. Then we're gonna add about 3 cups of milk to the pot and then the potatoes. And the recipe says now to let this simmer for a good 15-20 minutes. And big news, guys, I finally got a new knob for my Le Creuset pot. So we're feeling really fancy tonight. Normally you wait till the end of the soup to add dairy, but it's wanting me to simmer this for a good 15 minutes, and I was hoping that the milk wouldn't boil and curdle, so I kept watching it just to make sure it had this low simmer. Meanwhile, we're gonna chop up the kale from the garden and get that parsley nice and minced. And although I was skeptical at first, guys, this really turned out well. Finally, we'll add the kale and we'll let that sort of cook and wilt down a little bit. I also added just a little bit of cream. And finally, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, some fresh parsley right on top, and oh my gosh, you guys, this was so good. I think this is a really similar recipe to the Olive Garden zuppa toscana. So if you like that soup, you're gonna love this even more when you make it homemade. This is definitely gonna go in one of our top 10 favorite recipes. And we've got plenty of kale, so I'm gonna make it a bunch of times. I'll put the recipe link below in the description, so try it out. Let me know what you think. She is so brave. Look, she's all the way at the top.
I thought she was gonna jump on the slide just then.
You having fun, Luna?
She's indifferent.
Well, how are they doing with Grandma?
Oh, pretty good. I think they've come to terms with each other. But they love the stump hill, so...
Oh man, you guys are all professional now.
Yeah, they're so good. Oh.
Just gonna sleep on it.
Luna, are you gonna come over here? No? She's just gonna itch herself on that seesaw.
Luna, you don't even care about the babies, your grandkids.
She's staying far away.
Just gonna scratch yourself on the seesaw. Well, at least Stella's playing with them and having fun.
Yeah, I know. I'm holding her. I know.
Stella is so attentive.
She's such a good mom.
If you play with them too much, she's like, stop. Which one do you like better?
I favor the boy.
He
He's
is
so
cute.
sweet. He loves to be pet.
His eyes always look like he's just falling asleep.
Luna's coming over to say hi.
Come on, Luna. Come on.
over here, Luna.
Okay, Luna. Oh. Come say hi.
Come say hi.
Come say hi. It's like you're scared of the babies or something.
I know. Maybe she's intimidated.
She is a little stinker.
Well, guys, I guess Luna isn't necessarily going to be the loving grandma we all thought she would be. But I've noticed goats don't really recognize their offspring's offspring, so I'm not really surprised. Although, Luna does tend to like babies when they get older and they're not as annoying. So maybe in the future she'll be a better grandma and will love on them, but for now, I think she's pretty standoffish.
Okay, time for bed. Time for bed, Kay. I'm gonna put him to bed. No coyotes are gonna get these cute babies. Good night, guys. Sleepy sleeps.
Those chickens sure love that pig.
No, I'm talking about the leash on the thing.
Oh, there she's gonna try. Let's see what she does.
She's already laughing.
What the heck?
Look at her.
Maybe she'll realize she can't like crouch down though.
Oh, maybe she will, but she'll be laughing the whole time.
Oh, she's gonna poop.
Yeah.
She's gonna like poop right there.
Oh my
Come over
gosh.
here, you can see better.
Oh my gosh, Karen, do not.
Karen.
She's just gonna jump up and poop on your work, Dad.
You're right, she won't be able to sit down, right?
See, I don't know if she'll...
Yes. See, who's laughing now?
You have to get down. It's not...
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna go jump in the water.
Look, now she can sit down. Let's see. Oh no!
Oh, yay! It worked. Aren't we smart, Hermione? Alright guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. If you want to watch the video where these babies were born, go ahead and click right here. We are going to get our puppy soon, but wasn't quite ready for us to put in the video today. So, very soon.